you make sense about the online class. Like I have two class, Architecture 113 and Architect 110. Before I post on the school schedule, that's the remote class. But right now I decide to change this for online class, for very easy, for convenient for all of the students. So that's why I changed it like that, and I announced also on the canvas for both class already. So that's why basically this is just to confirm the one I announced weeks ago about the online class. So basically Architect 110 right now is full. We have waiting list already, but I have more space for Architecture 113. So if you still interested in online class, you can register right now. Or any student they confused between remote and online class, just let them know that's right now Architecture 113 is changed to online, so they can register, because right now I still more space for that one. So you can register. Architect 110 is full, so you cannot register anymore. We have waiting list already, so just Architecture 113 only for this fall if you want to register online. So now about online class, few students ask me about exactly they are not select the major from architecture. They need to take one of them, Architecture 110 or Architect 113, and ask, please look at the school schedule for make sure that both of them you can use for the credit to transfer for higher level. So that's why few students they not belong to the architecture major, but they can take Architect 110. They can take Architect 110 or Architect 113, look like for their transfer, or some people they use Architect 113 building code for make sure they can do something for themselves, for design the codes, approval from the city, or they know some rule or some policy, some code they need to follow before they design in the future. So basically on Architecture 113 I will teach you how to apply for for the city permit, how to solve the problem, how to design, how to expand, and basically how to do with the structure and follow the course one. So you can learn a lot, not just for the major, but just for something you can use architectural knowledge to do by yourself later. Do you know the way how to do apply for approval, and concern with the code, which one you need to follow, which one you didn't know before. Now before you start to do a design structure, or you do some kind like permit for building, for a house, for residential, how you can do, and this course can help you to do that. I will share with you the real experience. I'm working with the city, and the one I'm working on my personal the private company before. So which one I learned 30 years learning and working, I will share with you in that course also. So basically Architecture 110 you can register now. So if you're interested, or any people interested with that, tell them that right now it's an online class, so they can register. I temporarily not talk about Architecture 110 anymore, because it's right now it's full, so we focus on 113 only. Even both of them right now are online, but this one is still open, but this one is closed because we're full. So now with Architecture 113, the textbook is IBC. IBC stands for International Building Code, and IBC Study Companion. So you see before, this is the two books we need to follow: IBC, International Building Code, and the second one is International Building Code Study Companion. So we have two books for this course, and you can I have information for you can do online. So one more time, because right now it's the online last, so that's why the time for login is not required anymore. And if you log in on the time Tuesday, Thursday, you can get the credit from me. This is the bonus I give you when I change from remote to online. And the schedule, With architecture 13 we have 18 assignments, and each of them maybe 35 question, multiple choice question. You answer and you email me for to get the credit for that one. We have one midterm and one final. One midterm, one 25 point, and final we have 165 point, and 18 assignment we have 180. So totally you can get like that. And if you got the extra when you log in, email me on Tuesday, Thursday, you get 5 points for each time when you do that, when you email me. Architecture 110 right now is full, but basically I just remind you it's similar with architecture 110. The time for log in on Tuesday, Thursday not required. If you do, you get bonus, you get extra credit. And on the schedule, you need to have answer the question from reading review. We have 3 quiz and 1 midterm. Final, a lot of students after they got on of the question on the quiz very good midterm and they got extra credit, maybe they will do final early or they skip final. Okay, so right now if you're interested, you can register for architecture 113 online for this fall, and we'll be meet you like 2 more weeks from now, and everything like that. Register now if you feel learn something about architecture code before you start to design, how to submit for the city, how to follow the code, and the knowledge from architecture in your residential house right now. You know, every detail about garage, the room, between room, detached, attached, ADU, something like that, or the rule how to do for the concrete frame around your house, how to extend your house, remodel for 1 or 2 levels, something like that. At least I have the chance to share with you on of the real experience when I'm working, when I'm learning, and when I'm teaching. So that's why all of them I will share with you. That's course. And with all of the previous student before, you know me, this slogan, see you in the parking lot. And one more time, I hope I can see you in the parking lot soon. Right now we in the difficult time for COVID-19. I wish that all of you stay safe and can come back to the campus and say hi with me in the parking lot like before we did. So hope to see you in the fall. Even in architecture 110 or architect 113, I wish I can see you very healthy, safe, and do everything like before we did. Thank you for watching, and hope you register for architecture 113 in this fall. Next time you can register with another class if I'm teaching. Thank you so much for watching this video.